Hi friends, welcome to Code Linux. This session we are planning to learn substitute command of SCD. Let us move on to the prompt wherein we are going to learn about the substitute command. Okay, what is substitute command? Substitute means what? Replace a particular pattern with some other pattern. Okay, non-interactively, because SCD is a non-interactive editor. It's a stream editor. It's a non-interactive stream editor. Okay, it works with an input stream, so it's called a stream editor. Okay, so let us start working with the SCD command. Okay, let us take our mini insurance.txt. Okay, so here what I want to do, I want to substitute, okay, wherever urban is there, I want to substitute that with city. Okay, so substitute command syntax is like this: yes followed by within the first pair of forward slash whatever pattern you want to substitute, and within the second pair of forward slash you need to specify by which pattern you want to substitute, and you need to follow that with the input file mini insurance.txt. What happens? So in whichever line the pattern urban was there, it is substituted by city. Next the question comes, maybe if in any of the lines more than one occurrence of urban, more than one occurrence of the pattern is there, then will all those occurrences be substituted? Let us answer that question. Okay, let me answer the question. Cat health.txt. See, if you see here in the first line, food is occurring twice. Fourth line, food is occurring twice. Okay, let us suppose that I want to substitute food with snacks, something. Okay, so SCD, okay, substitute food with snacks, then health.txt. okay, what has it done? Food has been substituted by snacks, but what about the second occurrence? No. Here also again food has been substituted by snacks. What about second occurrence? No, it has not substituted. Only by default SCD is going to substitute only the first occurrence in whichever line the pattern occurs. Okay, only the first occurrence of the pattern in that line would be substituted by the other string. Okay, that is the string that has to substitute. Okay, with that string it will substitute only the first occurrence of the pattern in every matching line. Okay, what if I want to substitute even the other occurrences? Let us suppose I want to substitute all the occurrences of the pattern. Then what I need to do, let me recall SCD command. If I want to substitute all the occurrences of the pattern, then I need to specify a switch known as global switch, G for global switch. What will this global switch do? It will substitute all the occurrences of the pattern in the line in which it has the matching pattern. In whichever lines it has the matching pattern, SCD will substitute all the occurrences of the matching pattern. Sorry, not this. No, not this. Okay, health, right? SCD substitute food with snacks, G, that is global switch health.txt. See, now you see first occurrence, second occurrence also. Here also first occurrence, second occurrence also. Okay, what if there are third occurrence, fourth occurrence, fifth occurrence? Vi health.txt. okay, let me give here food for thought, food for game. Okay, like this I will. Here also again I am giving something. Now if you see cat health.txt, if you see 1, 2, 3, 4 occurrences are there. Again here 1, 2, 3, 4 occurrences are there. Okay, what if I want to do something like this? I want to in every line, matching line, I want to Okay, I want to substitute only from second occurrence to all the further occurrences, not the first occurrence. I want to leave out the first occurrence, second occurrence to all the occurrences. Then what I do? Then what I should do is I should give 2G. Sorry, 2G. 2G means what? Second occurrence. Okay, in whichever line, okay, the SCD command finds the matching pattern. Okay, so and if there are multiple occurrences, then from the second occurrence to the starting from second occurrences, all the occurrences it would substitute, but it won't substitute the first occurrence because I have given 2G. So 2 means from second occurrence, G means all the other occurrences. So starting from second occurrence, all the other occurrences. Okay, let us see now. See, first occurrence, it is now substituted, but second, third, fourth, here also first occurrence not substituted, second, third, fourth, yes. So like that. Okay, now let us proceed further. Cat mini, okay, insurance.txt. Let us suppose that I am giving like this, mini insurance.txt. Let us suppose that only between 6th line and 10th line I want to do the substitute action. Then what I need to do? Then I have to give the address 6, 10. See, we know that address followed by action. Till now we have been given only action. If you are giving only action, then address would be taken as the entire file, first line to the last line. Okay, that is a default assumption of substitute command. So I want to substitute or take action only on specific lines. So between 11th and 15th line I want to substitute. What I want to substitute? I want to substitute urban with what? City. Okay, so now I am taking action from between 11th and 15th line. Then single quote, then mini insurance.txt. So now see, you see, first to 10th line, nothing, no action is taken. 11th line, yes, urban is translated. 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th. 15th line doesn't have the city, that is urban. So it's also no substitution action takes. Between 11th and 15th line, in those lines, whichever line contains the pattern to be replaced by, okay, it would be replaced by the new pattern. Okay, so that is what it has done. So what all we have learnt? That is, one thing that we have learnt is that, okay, like okay, one thing we have learnt is that if there is a file and then you want to substitute, okay, if you are just giving like substitute food with snacks, only the first occurrence in every line would be substituted. If you issue the option G, there is the switch G, by that what you are telling, I want all the occurrences to be substituted. If you give 2G, it means from second occurrence onwards, then throughout that line all the occurrences, but leaving out the first occurrence. Or if you are giving 3G, from third occurrence onwards till the end of the line, all the further occurrences should be substituted. So this is what we achieve by giving switches like this. Okay, what if you want to match pattern on specific lines? That also we have seen, right? So that also we have seen, from 6th line to 10th line or something, any lines, any line to any line, or only in the last line I want to substitute. What I do? SCD, then last line, what you will tell? Dollar, yes, dollar refers to last line, dollar substitute, then it will do the action on the last line only. There what I want to do, in east I want to substitute with Purva. Okay, and then from the file mini insurance.txt. So in which line? Only in the last line. Okay, so let me dollar, yes, SCD, okay, dollar substitute, east with purva. I didn't specify the second pair of slash. That is the reason it was giving error. Okay, substitute command is not terminated properly. Now if you see the last line, in the last line only just substitute has happened. See, there are so many lines which contain the pattern east, but what I have given, I have given only in the last line I want to substitute by specifying dollar. So dollar refers to last line. So in the last line it has substituted the pattern east with the pattern purva. Okay. Okay, next let us look at certain other aspects of the substitute command. What else we can do with the substitute command? There is something called as the repeated pattern. What is this repeated pattern? So let us understand about it. Okay, I am giving something like echo president, pipe it to SCD. Okay, substitute president. Okay, from the input it receives. Okay, if there is a in that line, if it contains the pattern president, I want to substitute that with vice president. So president with vice president. So here again the president I am repeating, right? So this is a repeated pattern. Okay, so if you want to specify that same pattern which is there in the pattern 1, okay, that is the pattern to be substituted. Okay, the same pattern you want to repeat here also, to substitute pattern, in that also you want to repeat. Then what I can do, I have a character called ampersand. So whatever you have specified here, whatever pattern you have specified here, that would be stored in the special character ampersand. So by specifying ampersand, I mean president. So what it has done, SCD has read the input line. That input line contains the pattern president. So the president has been substituted by vice president. Not necessarily you have to send only president. For example, something like Mohan Kumar colon president colon 25,000. Okay, so here wherever president comes, that is substituted by vice president. So this is known as repeated pattern. This is known as repeated pattern, this concept. There is yet another concept known as remembered pattern. What is this remembered pattern? So let us understand it. Okay, I am sending echo. Okay, Mohan 25,000. Okay, I am sending like this. Here what I want to do, okay, I am using whenever I want to use the extended regular expression with SCD command, I need to issue the option -R. Okay, substitute. Okay, here I am using the extended regular expression bracket. So within bracket, first let me frame one expression, then I will explain you what it is. Okay, A to Z, A to Z. Okay, then plus, then bracket. Let me tell you the meaning of all these things. Then I'll give another pair of bracket. Okay, then 0 to 9. Okay, plus, okay, bracket, then slash 2/1. So what I am trying to do, let me tell you, sorry, /2/1, then the slash, then that's it. Okay. Let me now explain you what it is. Okay, so what I am trying to do here is that, so from the input I have received, if the input contains something like, okay, one or more occurrence of any alphabet, okay, one or more occurrence of any, plus means what? Plus will match one or more occurrence of previous character, but previous character is what? A character class. What does that character class signify? It's an alphabet, right? So that is what it tells. Okay, but what is the significance of enclosing within bracket? So whatever I am enclosing within bracket, that would be remembered by SCD in some special variables. What are those special variables? We will see that. Okay, so whatever I am enclosing within bracket, that is known as remembered pattern. Okay, so this is known as remembered pattern because it is going to remember it in special variables. What are the special variables in which it is remembering? Whatever I am specifying within the first pair of bracket, okay, immediately following that substitute and then the forward slash, the first pair of bracket, first pair of bracket, within that whatever I am specifying, that would be remembered in a special variable known as /1. Second pair of bracket, whatever I am specifying, that would be remembered in the special variable called /2. Then if I am giving a third pair of bracket, /3, fourth pair, /4, like that, how many pairs it can remember? It can remember 9 pairs. So /1, /2, /3, /4, like that up to /9. Okay, so 9 pairs of bracket it can remember. Okay, so in 9 special variables. Okay, so first pair of bracket, what I have given? One or more occurrence of alphabets. Okay, if there is one or more occurrence of alphabets followed by space, maybe you are not sure about the number of spaces, maybe there can be more than one space also, then space plus. So one or more occurrence of space followed by one or more occurrence of any digit characters. That is also I am remembering. That is remembered in which variable? /2. So this digits is remembered in this 0-9 plus. This is remembered in /2, and the previous one, that is remembered in /1. But what I want to do, I want to swap them. Okay, I want to swap /2 and /1. So that the second remembered pattern, that I want to put first remembered pattern I want to put second. So I want to swap it. Let us see what is the output. So it has been swapped. Okay, these two have been swapped. Okay, now let us understand about it with respect to another thing, output of ls minus l. Okay, long listing output of ls command. Here what I want to do, I want to swap size of the file and the name of the file. So let us see how do we do that. Okay, size of the file and name of the file. If a file having a name single quote so and so, that is not good. So let me first remove that file. Okay, rm okay, ls-l. Okay, now that is gone. Okay, we have removed it. Okay, ls-l. I want to swap these two things. What two things I want to swap? Size of the file and the name of the file, right? So let us see how do we swap it. For that, I want to get only those two fields. So what I am doing, I want to cut those two fields from the output of ls-l. See, I want to cut ls-l. I want to cut only the size and name. So for that, what I do, first I pass it on to tr command, where I squeeze the multiple occurrence of space to single occurrence. See, multiple occurrence of spaces have been squeezed to single occurrence. So which field number is size of the file? 5th field, and this name of the file 9th field. So what I do, this output I pass it on to cut -d space -f 5,9. So now what is it outputting? The size of the file and the name of the file. Okay, so this what I want to do, let me just clear the screen. This what I want to do, I want to send it to SCD, wherein I want to substitute. Okay, first, so in the output of this cut command, what will be there? First field will be size of the file, second field would be name of the file. Size of the file is nevertheless 0 to 9 only. So within bracket I am giving 0-9 plus, but if I am using extended regular expression, I have to issue the -r option, right? Then I am giving it in bracket. Okay, this is remembered pattern. Okay, the first pair of bracket, the remembered pattern, followed by space, followed by again another pair of remembered pattern, that is the name of the file. So name of the file can have capital A to Z, correct, small a to z. Okay, even it can have 0 to 9, it can have an underscore, okay, it can have a dot, all these things it can have, right? And oh, I need to specify all these things within character class, within a pair of bracket, okay, and then plus, okay, one or more occurrence of these. So that is the second remembered pattern. Then slash, okay, then the what I want to do, I want to specify the by what I want to substitute. So by what I want to substitute, I want to swap them basically. I want the name of the file to come first and the size of the file to come second. So what I do, /2, because name of the file is stored in /2, that is the second bracket, because this -f 5, 9. So 5th field is size of the file, 9th field is name of the file. So 5th field I am handling here, 9th field I am handling here. So first name of the file is /2 and then the size of the file is /1. Okay, so the first remembered pattern and the second remembered pattern, first remembered pattern and the second remembered pattern. So first remembered pattern I want to second remembered pattern I want to display, and then the first remembered pattern. So /2 /1. Okay, then I close the substitute command, second pair of /, then single quote. Let us see. Yes, is it not displaying the names of the files and then their sizes? Okay, for every file it displays the name of the file and then the size. Okay, but as whereas cut commands output would have been size of the file and the name of the file. But here what we have done, using this remembered pattern, I know that in the output of cut it will be first the size of the file. So size of the file I am handling as the first remembered pattern, then space, the name of the file I am handling as the second remembered pattern. So and I want to swap them, so /2 /1, that would swap first and second. Okay, that is the size of the file and the name of the file, and thus we get this particular output. Okay, this is an example of the remembered pattern. So we have seen repeated pattern and remembered pattern, right? Okay, so now let us look further in this. What if in a file I have some absolute reference of some files in absolute path name, or some paths in absolute path name. I want to substitute with something else, some other path. Okay, for example, I have /user /bin/ksh, that I want to change to /user /sbin/bash. So how do I do that? So here the challenge here is that for substitute, the whatever has to be substituted and by what you need to substitute, that has to be given within this /, and this path name also happens to have /. In that case, okay, if you have to give the path name, what you need to do, //, because within a pair of slashes this slash will have special meaning. So every slash, but this I want to tell it's an ordinary slash. For that I need to prefix with a backslash, that is escape character. Backslash is an escape character. See how confusing it will look. USR, then again /bin /ksh, and the pattern to be substituted. By what pattern you want to substitute? There also you need to give something like this, /USR. So to avoid these hassles, what we can do means, instead of substitute basically provides us ways of specifying some other characters. Instead of specifying this within a pair of slashes, I can even specify within a pair of hash or within a pair of underscore. Okay, for example, I can specify within a pair of underscore. Okay, substitute, then underscore /USR /bin. Now remember that this underscore is in place of that /. Okay, instead of /, I have used underscore /user /bin /ksh. Then again another underscore. Within that second pair of underscore, I will give /USR /sbin /bash. So from the input line it reads Okay, what it does, slash bin slash k slash user slash bin slash ksh, it is substituting with slash user slash s bin slash bash. Then again another underscore, because you have to end with the slash, right? Instead of slash, remember, instead of slash you have specified the underscore. Okay, let us suppose this is a part of some other sentence. Okay, so this the my okay directory path is, okay, I am giving something like this. Okay, so my directory path is slash user slash sbin slash bash. Okay, so I have changed it to another pattern. Okay, with this we are coming to the end of the substitute command. If you have need any clarification regarding substitute command or any particular example of substitute command with respect to that, if you need any clarification, you can please post it in the comment section. I would welcome you posting your queries in the comment section. Okay, I will be too glad to answer it. As a part of my next session, I can answer that. Okay, so if I have if anything is missed in the substitute command and then you feel that you want clarification in that, you are very much welcome to do so by posting your comment. Okay, so thank you. We will see again in our next session. So before concluding, let us conclude with a thought. Learn to be thankful for what you already have while you pursue all that you want. We should always express our gratitude, our thankfulness to various people. First to the providence, to the God, and then to so many people who help us directly or indirectly. We should have that gratitude in our mind. Okay, that only would bring us up in our life. So we can always pursue all that we want, but whatever we presently have, we need to be thankful to everyone, including the God. Okay, first and foremost to the God. Okay, so this is by Jim Rohn. With this thought, let us conclude this session. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.